Hey everyone, we are going to look at a Jayco Jay Flight. Look, this is a travel trailer, and this model number is the 34 RLOK. All right, so let's start off up here. You got a complete pass-through. Storage, pretty decent. It's about 1.5 feet by 2 feet at its widest, but you do have your plumbing that comes down here, so you have to be a little careful with that. Okay. Again, these are not magnetic. There's this little clip. You have to clip the hold up on there, so it's just kind of an older style. Most people have gone to magnetics these days. Okay. Cable output, power. So if you want to hang a TV out here for watching. Okay. Now this has an awning on the front side, and it's about I'd say a 12 to 15 foot awning, right? Now this does not have frameless windows. This is the normal windows. Here's your slide, which has a nice outdoor kitchen back here, a little mini fridge, some storage. There's no sink though. It's nice to have a little sink out here if you got the kitchen. Now this is not an automatic jacking system, so you have to level it off manually. Also does not have a ladder to get up on the roof to service, okay? Wired for the rear end backup camera. Again, here's a couple slides on this side. I'm not gonna be able to get all the way down here, but this is your Schwintek slide. All right, let's try to go up a little bit further at least. There's the 50 amp connection. We're in the middle here. This is kind of your wet area. So here's your low drain points. As you can see, this is where all your connections are, your gray water and black water tanks are for flushing. This is where you connect your city water at. And again, your front slide. So that looks like that's a rack and pinion slide. So let's go ahead and walk around. We'll go inside and take a look at the inside. All right. Again, this has your step above steps, which are kind of nice. Oh wow. Nice rear living. Nice island. Again, it'd be nice to see the sink towards one side so you have a little bit more counter space, but this actually has some nice counter space in it anyway. Nice size island. Kitchen. You got a little buffet on this side, so you can put your coffee pot or an air fryer or a toaster or stuff over here, which is great. With the exception of there's no power, so I guess you can't put it there. And there's something hidden there. Nope. That'd be kind of nice to have some power there, wouldn't it? All right. There is your Furrion cooktop. Regular microwave, not convection. All right, your pantry. You can see this is sort of already fallen out, so that would have to get addressed. It just kind of sits there. It doesn't seem to be cut in there also nicely. That's the difference between high-end and entry-level. Okay. Nice sofa here in the back. As you see, they've got these little table insert thingies, so you can put tables. This is actually for your chairs here. Right? So you can use this to eat on instead of the dining room table. But these are recliners, which is great. Again, storage. Now this doesn't have the pull down type shades. This is more the accordion style. People, again, either love or hate it. I don't mind it, but it does not block out all the sun. So if you're looking to completely black out and sleep in during the day, this is not going to be what you want. It's a pull-out sofa. Beautiful big TV. Fireplace, some storage behind it. It's gonna be at least 50-55 inch. All right, so let's get to the bathroom.
Wait, and I'll be there in a minute.
All right, unique bathroom setup. A little sink right there. Not a lot of countertop space, but you got your medicine chest up there. Some storage. You got your porcelain toilet. You know what that means!
It's time for Tallman's Toilet Test!
See what it looks like space-wise. So this is not bad. Because it's at an angle, there's enough room while you're sitting here. What I find interesting though is the toilet paper holder is actually on the door. So, but it's a great use of space, really, you know? So let's go ahead and climb in the shower and see what that looks like. I can get in my backpack. Okay, so the corner is kind of unique. There's plenty of space in here, and yeah, I fit. It's a little tight, but I actually do fit. But the corner, it's a little bit tight. Kind of reminds me of a shower you'd have in a cruise ship, if you've ever been on a cruise ship before. So, not too bad. Not too bad. All right, let's just check in here to see if there's washer and dryer hookups. Nope, this is just for storage. All right, now there's two entries into the bedroom. You can use this one here from the bathroom or the hallway. So we'll go in from the hallway. Now this one, bed is on a slide, which is awesome. I love when they do that, when they turn the bed sideways like that, because look at how much room you have here, right? I mean, absolutely awesome, okay? Nice sized bed. Again, there's a little bit of storage up there. There's a charging center right here. Got a little dresser. This is where you'd mount your TV, okay? Lots of hanging space here in the closet. There's some shelving up top. Plenty of room here. And then over here, I wonder, no, I thought that might be a place for a combo washer and dryer, but it is not set up for that. So that's just some shelf storage. So you got plenty of storage, but no washer and dryer hookups, okay? Yeah, all in all, nice design. Again, a little on the low end, right? So some of the quality is not quite some of like we've used to see in some of the others, but all in all, beautiful unit, great starter unit if you've never had an RV before. Right, sale price $39,559. Guys, if you like this RV, like the channel, subscribe.